Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before I get started, make sure you hit the like button before you go. If you're not subbed to the channel, please subscribe. Also, if you're not in the giveaway for the Traxxas Haas or the Arma Typhon, make sure you go to that video and get entered. The link's down below in the description. That's at 500 subs, which isn't too far away, so make sure you enter. With that being said, one of my favorite RCs to buy, the Kyosho Mini Z. Got a new one here. This is the Ready Set Mini Z Buggy. If you're not familiar with the Kyosho Mini Zs, the Ready Set is their ready to runs. So everything you need is in the box except for the batteries. There you got a look at it with the body off and the transmitter that it comes with. Got a look at the actual RC up at the top. Go to this side. Ready Set contents, what's in the box. You got the factory assembled chassis, 2.4 gigahertz synchro KT531P transmitter, wheel wrench, pinion gear tool, 3 different pinions over here. That's a 11 tooth, 13 tooth, and 15 tooth. 2 spur gears, 33 tooth and a 35 tooth. Spare wheel nuts and mini pylons, which I got a bunch of. On this side, features 4-wheel independent double wishbone suspension equipped with oil shocks, and light unit connection socket installed, so you can throw some lights on this. I don't know where they would go on the buggy, but you can connect the lights onto it. But I'm actually gonna look that up because I'm actually interested in throwing some lights on this. I don't know. Anyway, bottom here, this is the Turbo Optima Mid Special Mini Z Buggy, of course. And there goes a look at the actual RC. Alright, let's rip this thing open and take a look at it outside the box. Alright, there you go. That's the KT531P transmitter. You got the steering dual rates right here. Channel 4. I think this one will control your lights if you throw them on. Throttle trim down here. And the steering trim up on top. Foam steering wheel. Cool. There's your trigger. Power button. That's it. That's the remote. Transmitter. Whatever you call it. I call it the remote. Here's the RC. Oh, I didn't do a good job of taking this out, huh? Jeez. Alright, so it's tied down, so let me get that off. Throw that to the side. Zip ties. Since I already did it, let me show you guys real quick to take the body off. There is a tab right here. All you gotta do is pinch that and pull up on the body, and then the front of it, let me show you real quick, slides in to the tab right there. Slides in, and then all you gotta do is push down on the body. On this one, you actually gotta pull back on the wing a little bit to take it out. But once you take it out, push down on that. There you go. That's my new Mini Z Buggy I got. Hope you guys like it. New one for the collection. Hopefully I get to run this real soon. Some shock testing. Good, good. All right. Let's get the body off. Pull back. That's it. There's the brushed motor that I said. That's where you would plug your lights in. That's pretty much it. This is where the batteries go. Tab on the side. Just pull back on it. Comes right off. Same on the other side. So you use 4 AAA batteries. See if I can get that back on. You go with the tabs inside first. And then just push up. Same on the other side. Alright, so that's it. That's my new buggy. Before I let you go, I'm going to show you a few of my other Mini Zs that I have here. Throw this to the side a little bit, and here's another buggy that I have sitting here. They're pretty much the same thing, just different body. So here's one of my other ones, which you probably would have seen this, maybe a little sneak peek of it in one of my other videos. This is the one I actually take to the racetrack and race around. You can see it's been beat up quite a bit. I did buy this body, a brand new one, but I'm gonna keep this on and until it breaks completely, which I don't think it's going to. I think it'll hold up. Just keep racing with this one on there. But this is an MR03. Let me take that off real quick. There you go, take a look at that one. This is a brushless motor that's in here. Get a good look at that. For parts, when you go to buy parts, don't just assume it's going to go on your RC, especially this pod back here. You got to know what you got. If you're going to put a different shock and everything, whatever, if you're going to do anything to it, know what you got. Don't just assume it's going to go on your RC, because there's different setups. Especially with the low motor, mid motor, high motor, stuff like that. And the other reason you need to know that too is because if you the biggest reason I like the Mini Zs, I like the bodies you can buy for them. They call them the auto scale bodies. I collect that even more than I collect the actual RC itself. I like to buy the auto scale body, and I'll show you a few of those in a second. But don't just get a body assuming that it's going to fit on the RC. I did that the first time and found out I got one that would be for something like this, and what I ended up buying was something for a low motor setup. So completely different setup. It's not going to go on it. More than likely if you get a low motor body setup, you try to throw it on this, it's going to be dragging on the ground. The wheels are not going to match up or something, the wheel wells. It's just not going to work. Just know what you got. Don't assume it's going to work. But anyway, want to tell you that real quick. Hopefully, more people get into Mini Zs. I really love them. This is my racing one. This thing rips around. Actually, you got to turn this down on some tracks because it's so fast. And you might think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. You have to turn it down to like 50%. The remote I have goes up to 150%. To run this on the track I go to, I got to turn it down to at least 50%, if not more. That's how fast they are. So keep that in mind. Really cool. That's AAA battery power. Don't look at it and snub it because it's AAA batteries. It's actually really cool. But anyways, I've rambled on for quite some time. Let me throw that to the side and show you a few of my other ones. Okay, so like I was telling you, there's mid motor, high motor, low motor. You've seen this one. That's a mid motor. This would be a low motor setup. This is one of my other ones. I take this to the racetrack too. This one's been beat up a little bit. Not too much, but it'll get there. I bought this body for a second time too. But really cool. Let me take the body off on this one. Give you a quick 360 of it. There you go. Really nice. And I told you that's the auto scale bodies is one of the biggest reasons I like to collect these and have them. I'll take that off. There you go. This is a low motor setup. You know, if you just glance at it, you think it's the same thing, but it's not. There you got a transponder on it for racing. But there you go. That's my low motor Mini Z, or at least one of them. So I'll throw that one over there. Okay, so this is another one that I actually kind of like. I know people ask me about it, and I tell them, oh, it's a little on the toyish side. It's not that it's not hobby grade. It is, but for some reason, I don't see a lot of parts for this. At least not from Kyosho. Maybe they have some replacement parts and stuff like that, but as far as upgrades, they don't make too much for it that I've seen. But that's my if you're wondering what chapter 3 is, that's a group that I'm in on Facebook. It's called Chapters, and chapter 3 is the chapter that I'm in. There's different chapters of it, and you know, the chapters battle with pictures and showing off their RCs, you know, and rep their own chapters like that. It's pretty cool. And then they have another group that you can get voted into from chapters, called Goodfellas, which I'm in. I haven't seen much voting lately, but I think they still do it. I'm already in the Goodfellas, so I don't worry about that too much. But chapter 3, what's up? Here's my little monster truck from Kyosho. Like I said, not many parts as far as upgrades, but hopefully they start making more, because I really like this thing. I was trying to add lights to it, but I kind of failed at that. I'll leave it for. Oh, by the way, here's a Goodfella sticker right in the back, right here, that I threw on. But that's my monster truck, and let me take the body off real quick. Just, you know, like I said, wish they made more parts for it. There you go. We're gonna have a little mini Z party over here. Now I'm gonna show you real quick what I was telling you. The biggest reason I like mini Zs is for the Yato scale bodies, and that I collect a bunch. So I'll show you a couple that I have right here that I brought down from my shelf because I don't have them in my RC room. So here's one that I bought. Pretty cool, and they come in this glass case with, you know, just a dummy frame. It's not an RC, you know, a running RC or anything. But you can buy the body and just collect them, and that's what I've been doing, which I know a lot of people do. And these things just look awesome and really scale looking, detailed. But there's the front of this one. Give you a 360. Try to rush this video up a little bit. I've been rambling on for a long time, but really cool looking. There's that one. Here's this one, which I don't think that this one's available anymore. I know there's a lot of people that actually wanted this one, but here's a look at that one. I'll show you one more auto scale body. There's another Audi that I have. Really nice. I believe this one's still available. You can probably still buy this one. I'm not sure. I haven't looked in a while. But there's that one. Really cool looking. And this is just gonna be a little bit of messing around with my buddy Denny, because he really wants to, he's been trying to buy this off me since I got it, which is my little mini ZF1. These are not available unless you buy them from somebody on eBay or something. This is not a auto scale body. This is the actual RC. These are not being sold no more. Let me see if I can take it out of the box real quick. Yep, there you go. Take that guy out. He has a bunch of F1s. He's got a ton of mini Zs, like non-stop mini Zs for days. He's got a bunch of F1s, and he actually has this one, but in I think it's a little different. It's not this one, and he's been trying to get this off me for I don't know how long, and it's not going anywhere, Denny. It's staying here. So that's a mini ZF1, which unfortunately they don't sell anymore. One more thing before I go. If you don't want to get mini Zs, if you just can't stand the AAA battery thing, this is a GL. You can fit the and I showed you guys before the on one of my other videos with the WL Toys mini car. The auto scale bodies fit on that one. The same thing with the GL Racing. Only this isn't a budget car like the WL Toys. This is, you know, this is going to cost you a little bit of money. If you want to go this route, you have that option. GL Racing, same size as the Mini Zs, as you can see. Move that over a little bit so you can actually see it. Same size, but when you take the body off on this, and I know a lot of people fall in love with the looks, but this one's gonna be, if you have like a TC, I have a TC6, I've had TC3s and stuff like that associated. This is pretty much the same thing. So you got a little brushless motor on this side. The whole chassis, hopefully you can see it, is carbon fiber, bottom and all. Carbon fiber, really cool. Runs on a little LiPo 2-cell shocks all the way around, just like the any 10 scale on-road car. This is the little mini version of it, man. But like I said, as far as the battery, like for me, it doesn't make a difference. I like the look of this. This is because it looks just like a, you know, a 10 scale. But I have a lot of fun with the Mini Zs, and it's just as involved as this one is. GL also makes a little F1. This is one of mine with a very bad paint job. This is actually not a paint job. This is actually just plasti dip on it. I thought I was gonna run this a lot more and get it all beat up, so I threw some plasti dip on it to see how long it'll last, but I haven't ran it yet that much. And this also has a brushless motor in it, and this rips around really nice too. But anyways, I did a lot of talking. This video is going to be an hour long. Hopefully I've interested you in getting some Mini Zs. I know this was going to be an unboxing, but I really wanted to, you know, sell some people on Mini Zs and make them a little more popular everywhere and not just in certain areas. But I really want to thank you guys for watching. But anyways, that's it. Thank you very much. Later.